baby. This is my Atigun Pass dance. Woohoo! Two, three, let's go. Well, good morning, everybody. As you can see, let's turn this down. Got a little Lake Street dive playing in the helmet this morning. And as you can see, it's another beautiful day on the Dalton Highway. I forgot to wash my shield this morning. That will be my first stop. It's a little chilly today. I actually have my heated jacket on right now because it's 44 degrees on August 3rd here in Wiseman. Not on the Dalton at this moment, but we took the little dirt road into the busy little hamlet of Wiseman, and we stayed at the Boreal Lodge last night, which was pretty nice. Very, very rustic, remote. I'd stay here again versus Coldfoot Camp. The only thing is they have no food services here, so eat at Coldfoot before you come.
Well, good morning, everybody. Here we are in beautiful Wiseman, Alaska. Can't really see the street or across the river, but it's a nice big mountain there. And we're currently at the Boreal Lodge. What a cute little spot to stay. Maybe 15 miles north of Coldfoot. And having my breakfast. So this is the official first bag breakfast of the day. We're having chicken. I do have fresh coffee. Thanks to the jet oil. So we're getting an early start today because we're going to Dead Horse. Gonna not finish the Dalton. We gotta get to the end of the road so we can turn around and do it again. So looks like we'll be doing 4 days on the Dalton Highway here. Day 1 is complete. Day 2 is today. So going up and over the Brooks Range. I'll bring you with us. Peace.
Or bring, your own food. They do have a kitchen that you can cook in here. They have shared bathrooms, which is not bad. And the rooms are comfortable and only $110 a night, which is pretty decent for this far north. So we're 200 and, well, let's see. Let's open up our, where to today? We are going to go to the Brook Camp Hotel in Dead Horse, Alaska. We're 228 miles away. Look at that mountain right there. So probably can't make it on one tank. And there's no gas stations between here and Dead Horse. So when you come to do the Dalton and you get to Coldfoot, you better make sure you have extra fuel if you want to make it to Dead Horse. This bike, some people say, can go 250 miles, so technically I should be able to do it. But I've been having, various readouts on my thing. I'm averaging 44 miles per gallon. I think it's 5.3. So yes, in theory, I should be able to do it, but I have a gallon and a half just in case. It looks like we're pretty close to the Brooks Range and Atigun Pass, so we'll definitely turn the cameras on for that. And then the trek to the end of the world. So we'll take you with us, of course. But I just wanted to say good morning. Welcome to day 22, I think it is. And we're almost to the halfway point today of this trip, which seems so flippin' long. But yeah, that's it. We'll see you down the road. Whoop. Look at this!
One fine morning, I'm gonna ride out. Yeah, one fine morning, I'm gonna ride out. Just me and the skeleton crew. We're gonna ride out in a country kind of silence.
Look at all that, huh? Sun's just peeking up over this one.
We're gonna ride out in a country silence.
We are starting our climb up
One
the
fine
Atigun
morning.
Pass. Another famous spot here along on this trip. Whoa, that I have. This is slippery. Why is it slippery? I can feel my rear end sliding around. I'm not gonna fuck around. I like this little bit of gravel, but it's more mud versus gravel right now. Why is that? That is not fun, my friends. It looks okay, but it's slippery. Yes, it is. I'm glad I'm by myself. No trucks around. Look at this. I can't even look. Woo! I'm guessing it's slippery because the sun has not hit this yet. Whoa! I am sliding. I hope the other side has sun. Wow. Mother fucker. Ooh. Okay, let's keep this going. Nice and steady, Jimmy. Loose on the grips. Sweet on the hips. You got it. You got it. You got it. Give me some sunshine. Wow, guys. The other side, I think, is going to be a little better. I hope. I hope. Are we still going up? We still got mountains to go? I don't know. Maybe that wasn't Atigun Pass. Oh boy. Wow. Look at that. Woo! Okie dokie. Well, there's a noticeable difference in traction with sunshine versus in the shade. So to continue my story about this highway, it was completed to Coldfoot in the 70s, and then it was an ice road up to Prudhoe Bay. Look at this steep little drop here. And then slowly over time, I guess they continued the road up to Prudhoe Bay, but it was private. A regular car could not drive all the way up to Prudhoe Bay. It stopped in Coldfoot. And I believe that's when you could get a permit to do it. And they only gave so many permits to motorcycles. I think there was 11 a year, but I could be wrong. But I remember reading something about that. And that was in the 80s. And that's when I made up my mind, like, yep, I will ride my motorcycle up there. I'm going to get a permit, and I'm going to ride up to the Arctic Circle. At the time, I didn't realize you could go right to the Arctic Ocean, but it was the only road in America where you could actually ride to the Arctic Circle. And I thought that was the most amazing trip, journey, adventure that I could go on. And so I set my sights to that and planned it. And then in 1994, the road opened to the general public all the way to Dead Horse. This is where we're going today. They renamed it from the Hall Road to the James W. Dalton Highway after one of the engineers who was, helped create this thing, this amazing feature. Here's a fellow motorcyclist, Africa Twin. So, so from 1994, I was like, I will be going someday up here, and it took till 2025, and here I am. I don't think that was Atigun Pass. I think we still got another big mountain climb coming up. What do we have down here? Do we see mud? I see a truck. I see a crappy road. I see Santa with Rudolph. Let's hope this guy doesn't get going as soon as I go by him, because, yeah, this must be Atigun Pass. This is it, with the mud on him. So, my goal in life now is to get up here and back and not get trapped in rain. There is rain coming. My final day on the Dalton could be wet and rainy. Not looking forward to that. But let's get to Dead Horse and back. I'm gonna get up really early tomorrow morning, like I did today, and just get out of this area and get as far as Coldfoot. Hold on. Oh, that was a big bump. I'm going to get to Coldfoot as quick as possible, because from Coldfoot to the Arctic Circle is not that bad. There's a lot of pavement. From the Arctic Circle to Yukon River, I thought was treacherous. Honestly. There's pavement sections that have potholes that will swallow a motorcycle whole, and they're everywhere. You got to really be careful. And then the gravel is loosey-goosey, as I call it. And yesterday was so dusty. It was incredible. Another piece of advice for you guys, if you're coming up here, if you've never been up here, the dust is no joke, man. If it's dry And what happened was I was coming down what they call Beaver Slide, I believe it is. It's a huge hill. I was going down it. And I had just gone through a construction section where there was a pilot car. So we were all bunched up. I had an RV and 3 pickups in front of me. And I had 2 big 18-wheelers behind me. And before we started going down that hill, which was like at 11% grade, and it looked like it was probably 4 miles long. It was just this massive, straight gravel hill. I should have pulled over and let everybody go, because the vehicles in front of me were creating so much dust I couldn't see them. So I was trying to stay far back enough where I could see them, or at least see like holes in the ground. But the truck behind me was, going down a huge hill. And I just couldn't, I wanted to pull over and let him go, but I knew he couldn't see me because I was in this cloud of dust. So it was like, probably, I was thinking many times, when you're riding and you crash, you hope that you're just going to damage your bike, or not even that, but you can get back up. Worst case scenario, you might break a bone and have to go in the hospital or whatever. But on this, oh my God, that's Atigun Pass right there. Sorry about that. So yeah, this looks incredible. Look at this. Wow. So that's the road up there. I don't know if you can see it, but I remember videos, where guys park here and say, oh, there's the road. You can see a truck, and you're like, where's the road? I don't see the road. Wow. I see it, and it looks high and far. So on that particular hill, I thought for sure if I hit a bump and I crash, that truck's just going to run me over. And if he can avoid me, the truck behind him's not going to be able to avoid me. And it's just fucking it. So I just was, I did not let go. I don't know if I recorded it on my GoPro. I don't think I did, because it kind of like surprised me when we got to it. And it was literally just like, fucking hold on, Jimmy. Hold on. And here's another hold on moment, man. I don't see anybody coming. I gotta get to the top. I gotta get to the top. Look at this. Look at the side of the hill. What the fuck? Oh, woo, baby. This is my Atigun Pass dance. Woo-hoo. Oh my goodness. All right. All right, guys, let's go down Atigun Pass. I got almost a dead battery on the GoPro. When I get down the bottom, I'll have to change out batteries. Wow. Oh my gosh. What? Are you fucking kidding me? People who say don't come up to Dalton because there's nothing up there, look what you're missing. There's the pipeline. Oh boy. What a road. What a spot.